Looking for excitement? Chumba Casino is here. Play anytime, play anywhere. Play on the train, play at the store, play at home, play when you're bored. Play today for your chance to win and get daily bonuses when you log in. So what are you waiting for? Don't delay. Chumba Casino is free to play.
Experience social gameplay like never before. Go to Chumba Casino right now to play hundreds of games, including online slots, bingo, Slingo, and more. Live the Chumba life at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to We Are the Hansons. I am so glad you're here with me today. This episode is going to be a little more personal, a little bit chaotic, and a lot of fun. Because we are diving into the beautiful madness that is planning a graduation party. Whether it's your first graduate or your fifth, whether you've got a senior in high school or college, this milestone is a big one. And if you're anything like me, you want to make it memorable, meaningful, and let's be honest, manageable. So today, I'm walking you through how we get ready for a graduation party in our house, from the planning to the prep to the last minute panic and proud tears. Now, I know some of you all are the spreadsheet and label maker types. You've got Pinterest boards going back to 2022 for this moment. And others are more like, okay, we've got a folding table and a dream. Let's do this. I respect both energies. Here's how I break it down. We try to do it close enough to graduation that it's still special, but far enough away that we aren't fighting for parking or party rentals with the rest of the county. Also, check your church, sports, and family calendars. You don't want to plan the biggest celebration of the year on the same weekend as your aunt's 50th anniversary bash. Choosing a venue, backyard, park, church hall, rented space. In our case, we usually host it at home, because we've got a big family and somehow we always end up with 40 people in the kitchen anyway. Just the realistics about your space and your weather. Budgeting. This part is not fun, but it matters. Decorations, food, drinks, invitations, maybe a DJ or a photo booth. Things add up fast. Decide what's important. And for us, we like to spend a little more on food and memories. And we DIY the decorations and favors. Now let's talk about vibes. Because every grad deserves a party that screams, you did it. But also feels like them. Go with the school colors or your grad's favorite colors. Add in some metallics or naturals to balance it out. I'm a sucker for gold and navy. Classy and still celebratory. Photo displays. This one is my favorite part because I love pulling out baby pictures, school photos, art projects, sports trophies, and making a little memory lane area. It's emotional, it's sweet, and it's a conversation starter. Balloon arches and banners. I have a love-hate relationship with balloon arches. They're cute, but they're a full-on workout. Pro tip, grab a balloon pump. You'll thank me later. Guest book and advice jars. Love the idea. Have a spot where people can leave advice or wishes for the graduate. It's simple and sweet and something your grad will treasure later on. Let's talk about feeling the masses, because hungry guests do not make for a good party. Catering versus DIY. If it's in your budget, catering can take a lot of pressure off, but we usually do it hybrid. Maybe some trays from a local barbecue place, and then we fill in with homemade salads and desserts and sides, whatever. Drinks, keep it simple, water, soda, lemonade. If it's an adult party, you might have a cooler with some grown-up options, but I like to keep it low-key and family-friendly. Dessert table, cupcakes, cookies, and a custom cake. And listen, if you're up at midnight the night before decorating a cake shaped like a graduation cap, know that I see you and I salute you. This is the day before or the morning of. And let me tell you, no matter how much you plan, this day is wild. Someone will forget something. You'll inflate 50 balloons only to realize the wind is 18 miles per hour. You'll trip over a cord, and someone, probably you, will cry, but also laugh a lot. This is when the village shows up. Siblings, cousins, aunties, best friends, they all come through. We've got people setting up tables, taping signs on the garage, arranging cupcakes, chasing toddlers, and playing music to keep the vibe alive. There's something beautiful about the chaos, honestly, because this day isn't about perfection. It's about celebrating a journey. I see my kids growing up, and it always is a tearjerker for me. It doesn't hit me right away. It hits me right after graduation. I have a son graduating May 8th, and he is our youngest son to be graduating. And it's kind of hitting me a little hard because he's my last baby boy, even though he's not a baby. To me, he's still my baby. He turns 18 on Easter. So it is hitting me pretty hard, knowing that my last son will be graduating, moving out, and doing his thing with going to lineman school, or he's got a couple different ideas on what he wants to do. It's been quite rough. And I don't think I'm quite ready for him to graduate yet. I got his cap and gown in the mail the other day, and I sat there looking at it like, wow, it's getting more and more and more real. I still have 3 girls left to graduate. Knowing that he's my last boy graduating is a whole different feel. And I'm sure when my youngest daughter graduates, it's going to be real close to the same feeling. And if you're a parent, I think you would know what I'm talking about. It gets rough. I thought the first kid graduating was rough. It just gets more rough every time another one graduates. I think that's because you're getting close to the end of your children growing up and moving out. So it just gets more and more and more. It's not easy. Let's put it that way. Once everything is set up for your graduation party, the guests are arriving, the music's playing, the grad walks in, and bam, it hits you every time. I usually have tears, so I have to leave the room, make sure I'm good, and come back. The little human you raised, supported, yelled at about homework, stayed up late with, prayed for, cheered for, they made it. I cannot tell you how proud I am of my son that's graduating this year, because senior year for him, he hit National Honor Society. Made my day. I think it made his too. He's very smart. He's never really been big into school. So for us, for me and him, that was a big thing. I was so super proud of him. And he was so proud of himself. Just the big smile on his face. He was happy. I knew when I seen the look on his face that he was proud of himself. There's laughter and hugs and picture after picture, maybe even a toast, maybe a speech that makes everyone cry. And even though you're exhausted, your feet hurt, and you've got frosting on your shirt, your heart is full. So if you're getting ready to throw a graduation party, here is my advice. Don't stress about perfection. Nobody is perfect. And you're there to create memories. Focus on the feeling. That is the best feeling in the world when you can tell your child you did it. Invite the people who matter, the ones who were there, love you, and are a big part of your family. And celebrate this milestone with everything you've got. You did it, they did it, and it's worth every second of that chaos. Once one of your children graduates, you know you did right. You know that you guided them all the way to graduation and they made it through. Now it's their turn from graduation on to succeed the rest of the way. And I have no worries about my children whatsoever because my kids have started work at 15 and they work their butts off every single day and make money and are able to buy whatever they want. I know I will never have to worry about them not working, not going on to the next level, not finding a family and creating a life of their own. They will do it, and I know that. I never, ever worry about our children. And I know the last remaining girls, the last 3, I know they will do the same. They will all succeed. All of our kids are doing great, and I am so proud of them. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you've got a graduation party coming up, I want to hear what you're celebrating. You can send me pictures through our Facebook. You can send me messages through our Facebook on We Are the Hansons. You can send me an email at wearethehansonsshow@gmail.com. And please go subscribe to our YouTube channel, We Are the Hansons. Until next time, deep breaths, big hugs, and extra cupcakes.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, you know, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.